Mindy. My room's not cleaned up yet. What's up? Check your line messages occasionally, would you please? It's not as if you're busy or anything. Hey, come on, answer. Sorry about that, sis. Is there something you want? As I said, my room needs cleaning. I told you to clean it up by today. Yeah, well, about that. I'm really busy with work right now, and I won't be able to make it over there all this week. I think I mentioned it earlier. Huh? I said I wanted it done by today. I can't understand why you can't do it. As I said, I have work. Here we go again. Working online or something. Still just a housewife. Huh? Hear about your type often these days. Say you work at home, but you're really just taking it easy. You just don't have the ability to do anything. So you just make up this so-called home office crap just to look cool. That's really not my intention. I don't think there are many people that are successfully working from home. Well, it depends on the kind of work you do. For me, as long as I have a PC and internet connection, I'm good to go. Yeah, you just say that, but I bet you're just checking out social media sites or playing games. Actually, I'm really working. Whatever. A waste of time bickering back and forth about it anyway. But I just can't understand why my little brother, Jim, married the likes of you. You're his wife, not even working, and you can't even help out with the cleaning? I love my little brother, but he's got really bad taste in women. Anyways, just get my room cleaned up ASAP. It's too late to do it today, but make sure you get it done tomorrow. All right. I'll stop by in the morning.
Hey, Mindy. Where you at?
Hey, Jim.
I just got up, but noticed you were gone. What's up?
Oh, sorry. I left a note on the kitchen table. I just arrived at your parents' place.
Huh? Don't tell me. Is my sister on your back about something again?
Huh? Yeah.
Sorry. Guess I was pretty late last night. Didn't get a chance to tell me beforehand, huh? My fault.
No need for you to apologize.
But wasn't that deadline for that project you're working on coming up? You really don't have to do this.
I have to help out a little.
Yeah, maybe, but my sister's asking too much of you. Anyway, she just wants you to clean her room, right?
Yes.
What's with her? Like an hour's drive from here. What does she think you are? A maid? Can't see why she doesn't clean her room herself.
Thanks, Jim.
Huh?
Thanks for sticking up for me. Makes me feel a lot better.
What? It's just not right.
And besides, your mom and dad understand that my work is important to me. I'll try and get your sister to see the light someday.
Well, okay. If that's how you want to play it. But if there's anything I can do, ask me. Anytime. Just don't keep it all penned up inside of you. That can get pretty stressful.
Yeah. Thanks. I will. I'll finish up here in a bit. I'll head home after that.
Okay. No problem. Oh, yeah. The cooking and cleaning for today? I'll take care of it all. You just concentrate on work, Mindy.
Seriously? That would be super helpful.
Okay. Careful driving back.
You got it. And thanks. What is it? I'm really busy now. This is Mindy. Did you take my computer from my room? Huh? I stepped out to go shopping, and when I got back, my desktop PC, monitor, everything was gone. What are you talking about? A neighbor saw the whole thing. She said she saw you come into the house and cart off the PC and monitor. Oh my god. Busted! Did you make an extra key from the one your mom had? Is that how you got in? Yeah. My PC went haywire, so... And so you took my PC? That's right. But what's it to you? You're only using it for games and stuff. I think I can make way better use of it. I need it back right away. I mean ASAP. Huh? That PC is for my work, and I need it. I need to get a lot of stuff done today. How am I supposed to get any work done? Huh? If you need a laptop, I can lend you mine. Nah, no thanks. This one is way more powerful. And besides, the screen is huge. Besides, what's all the whining about work? Stop with your pretending to be so cool. And what do you plan on doing with it anyways? If your PC is busted, just send it out to get repaired. Well, I am planning to send it out. So that means you took mine because you had some urgent matter you had to take care of? Is that it? Well, an urgent matter... what's with all the questions? I borrowed it. That's that. This PC is way too good for you. The specs are way too high just for watching YouTube all day. You should be grateful that I will make much better use of it for you. No, I want it back right this second. You said you have a laptop. Use that for God's sake. I need the proper specs that the PC has, or I won't be able to complete my work. This little laptop can't handle it. Please, I'm pleading with you. Give it back. No way. I'm heading over there right now. What the hell is this? Huh? The name of this game folder is Kingdom Princess. Is this for real? Huh? Did you open my files? Why is there a folder name like that on your PC? I want to see this. I love this game. But it's password locked. Please stop looking through my personal stuff. Huh? Wow. Real touchy. Must be something really important. I said, please stop! Ooh, that good, huh? Now I really want to see it. That's not fair. I need to see this.
Hey, sis!
What is it, Jim? Aren't you at work?
I heard everything from Mindy and came right over. I just met up with her partway at Central Mall. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, yeah? But you've got to see this. Her PC has some really suspicious stuff on it.
Huh?
There's this folder for this game software. The folder has a password lock on it. Guess she doesn't want anyone to see.
Hey, come on, sis.
I thought she was just some boring little housewife. But it turns out, she's a hacker.
That's being a little dramatic, isn't it?
But don't you think it's a bit weird? Who names a folder Kingdom Princess? And why lock it up like this with a password?
So, after looking through her PC, that's all you can decipher?
Huh? Decipher? What do you mean by that?
I guess there's no other choice but to tell you. It was Mindy who designed and drew the illustrations for that game.
You're not serious. A boring little housewife could never draw something like this.
Mindy is the art supervisor for that character design.
Huh?
Okay. How about the pen name? Min-Yu. Does that ring a bell? As I recall, you did have a copy of that illustration, right? The illustrator of that game character. is my wife Mindy, alias Menu.
What did you just...
So that means you are scrounging through Menu's illustration files. You probably won't be able to open it, but don't go messing up her files any longer. Would you please?
No way. You cannot be serious. A famous illustrator like Mind You is... Why the hell is she your wife? This is some sort of prank.
Oh boy. Did you already forget where I work?
Huh?
I work at a game company. We met while working on this project together. I knew you were really into our games, so I figured I'd better not mention that Mindy was involved. What I didn't figure was that you would steal her PC. I mean, who goes through the trouble of carting away that big PC and monitor? You're a real pain in the ass, sis.
I didn't. I was... If I knew that Mindy was that illustrator, I would have never done such a thing.
It's not about that. The problem is that you took the PC, or should I say, stole her PC.
I wasn't going to.
Let me guess. You were planning on playing that newly released game, but your PC broke down. But you wanted to get your hands on that latest exclusive game, you had to continue playing, or you'd be disqualified. Hence, you couldn't wait for your PC to be fixed. So you went ahead and took Mindy's PC. That about sum it up so far? You're connected to the smartphone app, but you're not working. So using your own smartphone would drive up the cost, which you wouldn't be able to pay. You desperately needed to get your hands on that PC, didn't you? But unfortunately, you don't have the money to buy a new one. So a thought popped into your little head. Just borrow Mindy's PC for a while. Problem solved. Pretty accurate assessment, don't you agree?
Yeah, well...
I figured as much.
Hey, you there? That was some stunt you pulled. Hello, Mindy. I was, I wanted to ask, you didn't let any of the contents of the PC get out. I mean, online or anything. No. I wasn't connected to the internet yet, and I couldn't open the folder anyway. Well, you're lucky. I was at fault too. I didn't put a lock on my office door. But to come into someone's house without permission and to enter someone's room and cart away that person's PC, that totally lacks common sense. Or more accurately, it's a crime. Mindy? Yes? Can I have your autograph? Huh? Come again? I'm a huge fan of yours. That character design is awesome. I'm gonna drop by the stationery shop and buy a poster board later. So could you do a quick illustration on it and then sign it? Sorry, I can't do that. Huh? You really can't be serious. Asking me for an autograph after you pulled that stunt? But I can boast to all my friends that I have a famous illustrator as a relative. Sorry, but I want nothing to do with you from now on. Not a friend, nor a relative. What? Come on. I will not respond to any of your calls from now on. You're not serious. Please. Feel fortunate that I didn't press charges. Goodbye. After that, I talked with Jim, and he contacted his company regarding the incident and issues regarding confidentiality. But since the files were not seen, and the PC was not connected to the internet, all was fine. However, as is evident by the line conversation, Jim's sister has no remorse for the inconvenience she caused, not to mention the potential harm she may have caused Jim's company. Her parents decided she must move out of the house and live on her own, without any financial support. But her folks did help her get a job. Apparently, it was her first time living and working on her own. We also decided to move out, just in case. Jim's folks insisted that their daughter reimburse us for the moving cost as compensation for all the trouble she caused. She finally seemed to comprehend the harm her actions had caused, and after crying her eyes out, her parents finally forgave her. I'm not really sure if she learned her lesson or not. Oh well.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Trent, you're done with work now, right? Or do you have overtime again today?
Oh, hi, Alex. Yep, I have overtime again today, just like always.
This must be what? The 5th day in a row? Are you all right?
What do you mean?
Like, your health. Are you feeling okay? I know it can't be helped that your company is busy, but try not to overdo it, okay, babe? Remember to be kind to yourself.
You done yet?
Huh?
I want to get back to work now. You done yet?
Sure. What about supper?
Don't bother. I don't need any tonight either.
Got it.
Bye.
A few months later. Trent, do you have overtime again today?
Yeah.
You sure have had a lot of overtime these last few months, huh? I haven't known anyone that worked this much. I don't even remember the last time you came home on time.
So what? Quit your whining. Who are you, my mom? I'm making a heck of a lot more money for it. You should be thanking me.
It's just, I don't really see it reflected in your salary. If you're making so much money, where is it all going?
Huh?
I've never seen any of your payday invoices because you deal with all that stuff. But the money being paid into our joint bank account every month is no different from the time you did no overtime at all. Despite the fact you work so many hours in a week these days, your company's probably in violation of the Labor Standards Act.
Well, yeah, of course. It's because I'm doing, service overtime. Yeah, that's it.
Huh?
Listen, babe, I haven't told you about this, but the truth is our company's not doing so well lately. The CEO said he was desperate for people to do extra, but turnover was so bad they couldn't afford to cover us for it. So he lowered his head and practically begged me. I felt bad for him. Plus, I've been at this company for a while and they've always been good to me, so yeah. I'm doing service overtime. That's why my salary looks the same.
I see. Is that so?
Yeah, it is. People are saying if we can pull together as a team and get through this rough patch, we'll be back up to our old strength before long. That's why I need you to stop complaining and have my back for a change. This is out of my hands, babe. It can't be helped.
I see. All right. 1 month later. Trent, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you. It won't take long.
What do you want?
Are you still at work?
Yeah, I told you before, right? I'm doing service overtime. It's out of my hands. You need to stop bothering me while I'm at work.
Oh, that's interesting. You wouldn't actually happen to be, say, at a hotel with your lover, would you?
Huh?
All this crap about overtime wouldn't happen to be an excuse for you to go off on seedy little trysts with your lover, the CEO's wife, would it? And you wouldn't have just happened to have been fired earlier this week for your affair with said CEO's wife, would you? Does any of this ring any bells, Trent?
What the hell? How?
Listen, your dismissal notice just came today.
My what?
A letter addressed to you from the company came. Then your manager, you know, the one who we met through, and some other stiff corporate-looking guys showed up at our door out of the blue this morning. I'm sure you've been made aware of the situation with your husband through the dismissal notice we sent, but we wanted to let you know he was, in fact, dismissed for gross misconduct.
What the heck? They must have been pranksters, babe. I'm at work right now.
Cut the crap, Trent. They told me they felt I had a right to know why you were dismissed, because it was something that would influence my life greatly. They told me you were having an affair with the current CEO's wife. When I asked, they told me that she's also the daughter of the previous CEO. You really picked a blinder with her, didn't you?
Well, damn it. What's the point? Whatever, the secret's out. I can't hide it anymore. Okay, fine, I'm having an affair. Everything they told you is true. I'm in a sexual relationship with Melissa Silverstein, the daughter of the previous CEO and the wife of the current one.
Why do you sound so proud to announce it? They told me that's why you got fired.
What of it? It was nothing more than a vain attempt at revenge to soothe the CEO's profound butthurt.
Revenge?
You still don't get it, do you? Pitiful. All it takes is one look at Melissa's titles to realize what I'm getting at here.
Huh? Daughter of the previous CEO and wife of the current one? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, bingo! Think about it for a moment, you dimwit. How do you imagine my future to look being loved by a woman like that?
I don't follow.
Bright, dazzling, and envied by all.
Excuse me? The only future I can see for you right now is one where you're perpetually crushed by the suffocating pressure of the enormous compensation payments you're gonna owe to me and the CEO. That might not be so bad if you had a job to come up with the money, but you just got fired for gross misconduct. Your future looks pretty dark, gloomy, and miserable to me. Which part of that is supposed to be dazzling or enviable? Do you even realize the magnitude of what you've done?
What the frick are you talking about? You're surprisingly stupid. Did I really marry someone who's this much of a moron?
What's so funny?
It's true, I'll almost definitely owe you and the CEO a hefty sum in compensation. On top of that, the CEO will almost definitely divorce Melissa. However, think, Alex, just think for once in your life. Show me what that little peanut between your ears is capable of. Okay, I get it's probably hopeless, your mind's just too slow. I'll just explain. The point is, Melissa will still be the daughter of the previous CEO.
Sure, so what?
Basically, if me and Melissa get married, I'll become the next CEO.
What? Wait, what?
Jesus, woman, do you still not understand?
I don't understand how you can be this much of an idiot. Oh my, I almost feel bad for you. Let me make sure we're on the same page here. So you think that if you marry the daughter of the last CEO, you automatically become the next one? Please, can you just confirm that's what you're actually trying to say?
Yep, you got it. Maybe you're not such a dummy after all. You see, Melissa's an only child, with no brothers to inherit the company. Whoever she marries automatically becomes the next CEO. Surely that's obvious.
By extension of that logic, if the current CEO divorces Melissa, he automatically loses his position as CEO? Is that what you're claiming?
Yep, you got it, sweet cheeks. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to the moon, baby! Then the whole epic will draw to a close with me firing the old CEO after a dramatic speech in front of the whole company on the dawn of my rise to power. The movie's about to begin, and I'm the MC.
You're more detached from reality than I thought. I hate to tell you this, Trent, but I'm not so sure if this is gonna go down quite how you expect it to. Anyway, that aside, I'm gonna be going back to my folks' place this evening. I'll leave the divorce papers on the table. See to it that they get signed and handed in. I intend on finding a lawyer and leaving everything to do with the compensation up to him later this week. So when the invoice turns up, make sure you pay.
Sure, whatever. I hand the papers in today and even pay you a generous sum in compensation. I feel bad for you, you know. It must hurt to lose a guy like me. I gotta admit, I didn't expect my secret to get out this early, but it looks like I'm gonna get my happy ending all the same. Before long, my dream of becoming CEO will be a reality. I'll be the boss, and everyone will bow down to me. Me!
Lord, give me strength. 2 weeks later.
Alex, I've changed my mind. The divorce is off. I repeat, the divorce is off. Abort! Damn and blast it. I forgot I handed in the papers. Oh, whatever, no biggie. Just go and register us to get married again, okay, sweetie pea? Let's get back together.
Ah, Trent, good morning. I was just about to message you.
Yeah, of course you were. I'm glad we're on the same page here, baby. Me and you were meant to be together forever. Let's face it, I'm hardly a guy you can forget about overnight, am I?
I hate to do this to you after you just got fired, but you owe me compensation for the affair.
What?
I don't feel like I should even have to say this, but we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Give me a break. Who the hell would get back with a dirtbag who cheated on them?
But Alex, me and you were always meant to be together. Do you believe in fate? I do, and I've always thought me and you were fated, like soulmates, you know? That's why we need to...
I take it you just realized you're not gonna be CEO and are panicking to try and salvage something resembling a life? I mean, it was obviously never gonna happen. I worked at that company for a long time before we got married. It was clear to me back then that the only people who made CEO were those who did so on their own merit and hard work. Your lover Melissa's marriage to the CEO only came about through marriage talks established after he stepped up to his current position. She has nothing to do with management or succession.
Oh my God.
And come on, Trent, really? What kind of company appoints their CEOs based on who happens to be married to the daughter of the last guy who ran the place? Can you imagine how quickly they'd go bankrupt?
No, Alex, I'm different. I've got what it takes. I would have kept everyone in line. I'll just slam my face down on my CEO's desk and everyone will be soon doing their jobs like obedient little worker ants. We'll be smashing productivity records.
Wow. Is there not even a little part of you that suspects there might be more to a CEO's job than that? It's true, I've never been a manager myself, and I don't claim to be any kind of expert on what a CEO's work duties entail. But applying even a tiny bit of common sense, there's no way the head of such an enormous organization could keep things running just by slamming his fist on his desk and trying to look tough. In fact, I think even an elementary school kid could figure that out. Do you have any idea how naive you sound?
But Melissa, a woman of very high status loves me, and nothing will change that.
Like I said, that's meaningless at that company. Even if, for argument's sake, there are companies who appoint successors on such a ludicrous system, which I doubt, that company most definitely does not. In reality, even if she and the CEO do divorce, that still doesn't mean you'll be getting a look in. The only thing you managed to achieve with this ridiculous plot of yours was getting fired. Well done, doofus. You proud? I heard Melissa just got disowned by her parents, too. Don't you think your fates in all this tell the whole story?
But...
Even if you don't want to admit how tragically foolish and arrogant you've been, surely there's a part of you that's capable of basic logic and understands the hopelessness of your situation. After all, why else would you come begging me to take you back? Because any hope you had of paying back the enormous amount of compensation you owe just vanished before your eyes.
If you understand that, then give me another chance, please. You're all I've got.
Didn't I tell you we're never getting back together?
Maybe so, but you can change your mind, can't you?
No. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I received Melissa's portion of the compensation ages ago.
What? No way!
According to her representative, she plans to do her utmost to find a new job to help her pay off the loan she had to take out to cover it. They wouldn't tell me anything else, though.
You're lying, right?
Nope, that's more your area of expertise. Goodbye! A few days later.
Alex, help me, please. This is serious now. The company found out I've been overclaiming on corporate expenses. They demanded I pay them back every cent. Holy crap, there's no way I can pay this. My life is over. Ah! I didn't think it'd be a problem since it was all gonna be my money one day anyway when I became CEO. But the company lawyer started preaching to me about how even if I was CEO, it would never be acceptable to use company expenses to fund expensive restaurants and holidays. Between that and the compensation you're demanding, I owe almost $100K. Can you believe that? $100,000. I screwed up. I screwed up big time. Alex, please, I'm begging you. Can we just call it quits on the compensation? Could you maybe help me pay back the 7 years worth of embezzled corporate expenses too? Please? I know we can do it. If we join forces and work as a team, we can claw our way out of this together. I believe in us, babe. Alex!
Go away.
Huh?
I divorced you because I don't want anything to do with you ever again. Do not contact me, you delusional freak.
No, your words. They cut like a knife through my heart. How could you do this to me, Alex?
Later on. It was plainly obvious talking to Trent that he wasn't going to get me my money, so I went over to his parents' place for a chat. When I explained everything that had happened until now, they both let out a sigh of relief so big it was like every oxygen molecule was expelled from their body in a single breath. They told me they were going to force him to work at a forestry company run by one of their acquaintances, and along with instilling some discipline in him, promised they'd see to it that I got my compensation. Apparently, they also made the same promise to his old company regarding the embezzled expenses. A few days later, my tragic ex-husband was sighted crying his eyes out while banging on the back of windows of a black sedan driving away in the direction of the countryside. It's actually kind of embarrassing to think I married such a delusional moron in the first place. On a side note, I felt strangely inspired by watching my lawyer at work. His rhetorical abilities and work ethic were just something else. So inspired, in fact, that I decided to try and become a lawyer myself. I know how tough it's gonna be, but I'm determined to do my best.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.